Hi everyone, and welcome to How Our Garden Grows. Today I want to go over propagation by seed cuttings. And we're going to use the example of this rosemary plant here. So this is the mother plant, and here are two cuttings that we have replanted and came from this mother plant here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create another one, and we're gonna replant another plant from one of these cuttings, and I'm gonna show you how we do that here. So let's get started. So the first step here is we are going to find a point in this plant that we want to take a cutting. And so I'm going to very carefully try to find a cutting that we want to take, and I think this one looks really good. I'm going to just snip right here, and I'm doing this while trying to hold the camera. And that is a really nice looking cutting right there. So we've got our cutting, and we can't just now root this. So there's a couple things we want to do first. We're going to want to remove the leaves from the bottom. And so I'm going to do that pretty gently. You can go pretty far up because you don't want any of the leaves resting in water. And that's the medium we're going to place this in to actually root it. We'll take off one more leaf. As long as you leave some of the top leaves, it's going to be fine. Let's just get that one out. And so there we go. That is looking really good. So we've got the base stem there, and we've got the top piece. Now, what I have going here is some cuttings already growing roots, and you can kind of see some of the roots down there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place this guy in there. And this guy has been going for about, probably about 4 weeks or so. And you can take a look at the roots here. So basically what's happened is goes into a small jar and filled it up with water. So you can see water in there. I would change the water out about every 3 to 4 days. You don't want algae, you don't want a lot of molds growing in here. You don't want a lot of other competing organisms that are going to compromise your root system down here. So basically make sure that you are conscientious of that and just wait. It's really just a waiting game to get roots. And if you're patient enough, you want to store this out of direct sunlight, so indirect sunlight, and you'll end up with something like this. I've got my soil here, and I'm just like these, planting into styrofoam cups. And so I'm just going to create a little bit of a hole big enough to poke in the roots. And I'm going to try to do this one-handed because of the camera. And we'll get that in there. Try really hard not to disturb the roots. You can go pretty deep. More roots may come out of the main stem itself. And it's about as easy as that. And this guy looks a little bit bare right now, but he will start to kind of grow like these. And you can see how much more growth is coming out of the sides in these since they've been replanted. They have a root system that is getting more and more established. These were done about 2 or 3 weeks ago. So rosemary is a very small grower, but you can do a lot of the same things with basil. See, I've got basil here that needs to be potted up. I'll show you the root system on these. And this one's really ready. Oh my goodness. Yeah, look at the root system on that guy. It's pretty amazing. And this is all just done via water. So that's about it. That's how you propagate. So you can create from one mother plant, you can create many other plants, and you can end up with multiple rosemary plants, basil plants, any other type of herb will grow in this sort of way. So thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe and check out our other YouTube videos.